There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Right, let's drag the boys down. There we go.
No, morning.
Right, session's coming up. Controller's now working. Yay, control's working.
See, if you didn't use control, we'd have been fine.
That's right.
Controller
I should be like you, Dave. Just use the keyless keyboard.
It's not keyless, it's keycapless. And it's not even keycapless, it's legendless.
Whatever you want to call it. You could call it useless as well. That would be another way of
It's only
describing
useless
it.
for people that can't use PCs, mate.
That's it.
For us old school, we were alright.
Remember the old days?
People. Yeah, I'm surprised, to be fair, I'm surprised the IBM isn't your favourite, that's old.
IBM?
Yeah, I've got the IBM, what's it, Model M? Keyboard onto the buckling spring one, the big one.
With a PS2 connector?
Yeah, oh yeah.
IBM keyboards are really springy and clacky.
Yeah, because you've actually got a buckling spring. It's not, it's, the problem is as well, the PS2 connector on it has to be, it's a certain one, so you have to have it, if you can't just use the standard USB connector.
Yeah, you have to plug it into an adapter, don't you?
Yeah, it's doing a nightmare, but the buckling spring on them is insane. It's so nice and so satisfying.
I only see Zombie and Pups at the moment.
It's loading. I'm stuck on like 3/4.
Is that because you're a console peasant?
Maybe. Console with keyboard and mouse. Because I hate controllers so much.
Bob, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much, Bob. Thank you for the squirrel gift.
I'm in. What do we need, boysies, or just pallets?
Pallet of corrugated. Is that the... Must be these little ones. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I moved one in just before we crashed. Well, before we moved out. How is everybody today anyway? I haven't even said how are you all?
We know Dave, just being rude, right?
I've just woke up. I haven't done anything yet. I just woke up, let my dog out, made a coffee, and it was 11 o'clock. I'm still got a tired head on at the moment. My eyes aren't open properly.
Why is Virgin Media so awful? I don't know. Ask Dave. He's just signed up for 2 years with them.
Virgin Media is fine. They've just given me a good deal. Leave them alone.
Good
Yesterday
morning,
they were awful.
Sean,
today they're fine.
Sammy and Dave. Time to find
I don't think
more
I've
funny
ever had a
glitches and
problem with
construct
Virgin Media,
things.
even when my line needed digging up and replacing.
No, they are, to be fair, pretty good if you once you get to the right people. That's the hard part.
Getting to the right person.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris. I'm sorry Dave and Pups rudely talked all over your donation.
I apologise, Chris. I deeply, sincerely apologise.
Just donate again with more money and we'll stop.
If they were your friends, they wouldn't have done that, Chris.
I have no friends, just acquaintances.
Nope, too short.
Leave Pups alone.
What? Wait, what was that?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just sat here finishing my bowl of crunchy nut cornflakes and you're starting already.
Crunchy nut cornflakes.
That's proper. I must admit, that is a good cereal.
It's dead expensive though, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Like £3 a box now or something.
Probably more.
£3 for a box of cereal. I just let Sarah do the food shopping. If I do eat, I just buy loads of random rubbish. In fact, I never buy food, I just buy
Yeah, if
drinks.
Dave did it, he wouldn't know what he's putting in his trolley because you don't
No.
look at what you're picking up.
Sarah asked me to do an online shop because she couldn't go because she was working up, like, with her being a nurse, she was working all of the days, so we couldn't go shopping. I was like, yeah, alright, no worries. Ordered it, I think we had one full meal worth of food, and everything else was just like bottles of cordial, bottles of pop, bottles of fizzy water.
Why don't you just ring Virgin up and ask them to replace the cable that you cut with a hedge trimmer? But don't say you cut it with a hedge trimmer.
Depending on what kind of cable it is. Like,
I'm guessing it's the
You
one
can-
that they normally put underground.
the fibre.
Yeah,
If it's
he said
fibre.
put it through the bush.
Yeah, it depends who owns that cable, because Virgin Media don't own all of the like the stuff, because our Virgin Media goes through all BT boxes, all the OpenReach stuff, and they hire it, like they rent it out, and sometimes they can't touch it, and they have to get OpenReach to come to just like open the box for them, or something stupid like that, because we had that problem. They couldn't install it until OpenReach came in and opened some kind of unit for them.
It's just like everything else in this country, overly complicated.
Yeah, the best thing was though, just like quite literally 2 weeks after we had it installed, some drunk driver came round the corner and smashed into the new box and just took everybody's internet out anyway. So it's ridiculous. But they gave us a decent discount at the beginning because we were out the internet for a week.
Monroe, thank you for 68 months. T-Kid, welcome.
Dave, if you look at where the panels are they doing some weird stuff
Don't
for you
look
as
at
well?
them and we can't see them. Just turn the other way, pups, and we don't know
Yeah,
anything about it.
we're not involved in that.
Yeah. Because I know we'll get the blame if he'll come to it now. And it's like, oh, it's definitely you two.
If you ring them up and ask them to do a line test,
You can
And
do a
they'll
line
probably
test
fi-
online now.
yeah. And then they
do
just
yourself.
say, oh, we found an issue, would you like to book an engineer?
You can usually log in and do it yourself.
It might also be power levels. That's by the sounds. If it keeps on dropping, it could be power levels on the line, which Virgin Media seem to have an issue dealing with. Because at my old house, that was the issue for ages. They put in TiVo and said big power levels are too high. So that's like the guy that came to do TiVo, and he's like, and that's after we've put TiVo in. So you would have had loads of issues before. I was like, yeah, I did. And then he rang them up, and the engineer actually kicked off and not sending out an engineer to me previously when I've asked him multiple times. They give me a discount. That's why I stayed with Virgin Media.
So the only time I had a problem with Virgin Media is when my line underground was rotten. And he came and replaced it.
I had that once many years ago. One of the connectors in the box in the street was sat in water, like underground water, and it had just rusted.
Yeah.
And I was complaining about intermittent poor internet for like weeks before they eventually sent somebody out that opened the box and went, we think we found the problem, and this like rusty connector. So he just basically pulled it out. He said, oh yeah, there was a spare one in the box, so I just pulled it out and shoved it in the other one. I'm thinking, that's fine, that works for me. However, what if what if somebody comes along and plugs it into that connector in the future? Like, why didn't you fix the problem rather than just, you know what I mean, fix my problem, but it's going to happen to somebody else? And also, the box is sat in water. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, when they replaced mine, they had to dig up my driveway, take up about 8 paving slabs on the pavement, dig down to their own box because they couldn't get to it.
No nightmares, aren't they? Well, when I was said yesterday, when I had problems with TalkTalk, and I just kicked off in the end because it was ridiculous. When the people who left our house when we bought it, they cancelled their internet, and somebody else must have bought it around the same time. So they took the patch on the main box for our address, basically, like they just switched them over. So when they turned it back on, they connected us, but our connection wasn't going to our house anymore. So it just didn't connect, and they had to repatch it or something along them lines anyway. But the difficulty in getting that figured out and having an engineer come out to it with thought was that silly. I just said after that, no, I don't want to be with you guys anymore. I don't want to deal with this. I was with him for like 3 months.
Sim Games, thank you for 3 months and your kind words, Sim Games. Thank you. This is a pain. There's like a bit of metal sticking out that makes it really difficult to lock that into place.
You were saying, Captain Flint? I think your fine Paul just put that where he was trying and it wasn't light blue, according to you.
Look at Pup's being sassy today.
I can't pick up this panel because I think the spawn bit for the hook is in the pallets that haven't been made into sheets yet.
Can I reset it, maybe?
I don't know.
This one I'm stood on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Flint, if you see the blue there, then the darker blue's on the left.
Yeah, really, they should be a bit more different, them colours, because I keep on doing that. Sometimes when you pick them up and there's only one that changes and it's not in shot, you don't notice very well.
Yeah.
A yellow and a blue would be good.
If I grab the truck, Sammy, I can try and push him with the little crane over.
Yeah.
Can't you pick these up? Have they not, like the
No, because
ones...
they're sitting there waiting to be made into more sheets, I think.
Ah, right, okay. There's nothing I can do to them.
No.
How the heck are you supposed to put this in? There's 2 bits of metal sticking out at the top and the concrete wall sticking at the bottom, which makes it...
Turn it sideways. Just have one pixel on the blue bit.
It's just weird.
That's moving it up a little bit, mate.
Pops is a genius. That's a strong word, Onamichi.
I am a genius, thank you.
You are, mate. You're a genius.
I'm not sure I like this world where everything's the wrong way around. I think Anamichi's just pops in on a different account.
Just do that again, perhaps, from that side.
Fair play, Onamichi.
No, try going the other side and doing the same thing. And the other thing, like, I think I was bring an excavator over here and put the bucket in the ground, and then
Yeah.
What stuff does it need physically moving? Or
the panel, the little dip for the panel is in the corrugated pallets that have not yet been turned into corrugated sheets. Oh, there you go. Hang on, perhaps. Hang on.
Just hitting it, Sammy. Maybe that will. Oh, they're on my truck now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's actually progress, believe it or not.
I can see one of the hooks though.
Yeah, I now can.
Where's the other one?
Upside down in the ground. But if I can get this one out the way.
Can you knock that one?
And if I knock this back down. Give it a bit of a swing.
Oh, hang on.
Your hook's in the way.
Oh, rip.
No,
They're on the road.
No, that's fine.
One's on the
Yeah.
road, one's on the other side of the building and then disappeared again.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's reappeared on the road.
We fixed it, lads! Woo!
I can get
Oh,
this
I'm
near
just
one probably.
down here with a thing as well that I can't drive.
Yeah, we don't need that now, Dave. You can put that away.
It's taken me all that time just to move it from the spawn point that's
Yeah,
right next to
it's
me.
going to be one of them days.
We should buy Dave the digger that has wheels so we can just drive it like a normal car.
This really bugs me. I'm not good with this tracks thing.
Because you don't use your controller now.
It's not because I don't use the controller, it's because I'm an idiot, actually.
Dave, why don't you get in this crane and help them, and then I will put the digger away.
Oh, I've just put the diggers away.
This car's glitched. Dave, can you see this?
Oh yeah, why is his wheels going forward?
Oh, I
but he's
see.
going backwards?
What? You dropped it? How did it flash green?
I'm not going to say expect a crash, but
Woo! More panels.
never seen that one before.
Really, game?
Because you're not a genius like me, Paul.
Wait, what? Why is it not going green on the panel
Because
it's next
you've
to?
plugged it now, so you have
Oh,
to
hang
put
on.
the first one in and then put the second one back.
No, no, no. It went green for a second then. It's
Oh,
just
you've
not-
got
there
the
you go.
pixel bug. Not playing with your trains today, Chris.
You think we'll get it complete this weekend? Not a chance. We'll
Wow,
do this
not with
campaign.
Negativity.
Well, no, we've got another. Was it two campaigns after this?
Let me check.
Literally, we're only going to finish this campaign and get
Yeah.
some way through the next one. We're not going to finish all of it.
How do I make this boom arm smaller?
Left or right arrow key, Dave.
Oh yeah, nice one, Jesus. I've never used these transfer.
Oh, there we go.
What's going on? Oh, my controller's flashing again. What the heck, man?
Just have you charged it recently, Paul?
I charge it every night.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just.
I don't think this is a power issue.
It's a Windows. Oh, you're gonna have to come and join us. Controller keyboard plebs, Paul.
It's working again now. It's some weird connectivity thing going on.
Lol, Chris.
Oh, it's flashing again. Come on. What if I repair it? Maybe that'll fix it. It uses the dedicated Microsoft wireless dongle thing. But it's just flashing again.
Maybe it's trying to turn on an Xbox.
It's never done this before today. I don't understand why it's doing it now.
Worn out.
It's actually
This
doing it
is
again.
not a console. We're playing on PC.
I don't like this crane as much as the big crane.
Lol, Dave.
Wait, where are the other 5? It says walk
On the other side.
But the windows up, don't they have a habit of messing things up like that? I think it is Ainsley.
They're by Dave, Paul. No. Yeah, no. Dave, they're by Paul.
It's never done it before the update.
Oh, is that as far as I can reach? Okay. On you then, boys.
I assumed you were the other side.
I tried to go on the inside of you.
Yeah.
I think there should be a pointing emote on this, so you can like go, yeah, that needs to go there, mate, and just point.
It
with
would be
your
good,
character.
wouldn't it? If you could at least ping a location.
Marvellous job, gents.
Well, yeah, we're not done yet.
Oh, okay, I'll jump in the crane.
You thought you was done with the crane.
I'm not very good at this one. I found I
Is
need
that
to
you
get-
want to swap, Dave?
No, because I need to learn. I won't ever get better unless I learn. But
Can't
hey,
learn on
let's-
the job.
It's because I have to use the arrow keys more on the keyboard, like to extend and retract.
That's right, you've got more lifting to do after this one, lads.
Yay! It's the most polite and well-spoken construction crew. We're in PG mode.
I'm impressed with myself, to be honest.
I'm impressed with you, to be honest, Dave.
Unloading is not possible because there's something in the way and it's showing my ropes as being in the way.
What a noob.
Your ropes? What ropes?
From the crane.
Oh.
Okay, put it over there then. Whatever.
Working as intended, don't question it.
We should do Squirrel After Dark, where we can swear.
Squirrel after dark. Only squirrel.
I think that's a bad idea.
I don't I think it's a good idea.
Unloading is not possible because your crane is in the way.
Yeah, that's what I had, so...
Yeah, I think it's when you've put your arm through the surface and you have to just lift it up.
Yeah, but I don't have an arm that goes through the surface.
Yeah, I don't mean the arm. I mean like the block and the chain. Some part of it is in the blue surface. It thinks there's a collision. like that again. Okay, thanks, game. Yeah, cool.
Lol. Is it in this delivery? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just respawned. Whoa!
Yeah.
I think it just respawned it next to
Sorry,
your crane. It was doing the same thing as it was doing with you. It was saying you can't put that down because you're in the way.
I've flown loads and this thing was decent at that job. The others are on you boys though because I can't reach.
The only thing I then thought I saw on my screen is that the panels that I was picking up seemed to be apex down to your side.
Right.
So it's like it thinks that the panels that you're trying to place are in a different area or whatever.
I don't think Paul swears you would really have to get wound up. He would really have to get wound up.
Yes.
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 Okay, on my screen you're not moving, Paul.
Okay.
God's sake.
And flashing
Yeah, he's not
disconnect.
for me actually.
I'm not moving now. You cursed it. I can't move.
Can I, Sammy, if you look at the road where I am, or Dave, what?
Yeah, all of the cars are just shuddering backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
Actually,
like a
no
million-
cars are moving for me.
I think we've got a game crash, guys.
This has been like it for the last 15 minutes. I did say be prepared for a crash earlier.
Yeah, I can't jump in any vehicle.
I blame my Xbox controller.
Yeah, I can't do anything either.
I can see you running around.
Look at me go!
Jump out the crane.
And it's gone.
There we go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, when Paul exited, that was ripped.
It's always when he gets out of a vehicle, isn't it?
Do you want to move your dongle to another USB port, Paul, or...?
Get a
I don't know if
keyboard
that's
like
the
a real
problem.
man.
Did you just say get a keyboard like a real man, Dave?
Maybe.
You're going to have to reboot the game as well when you're back, Paul. I appreciate you can't respond because you're under the desk.
Yeah, just to clarify, Paul, you're going to have to restart the game and Steam when you get back. I appreciate you are under the desk, so can't respond.
He could probably push his push to talk and shout, but I still don't think that would work.
Just to let you know, Paul, you might have to restart Steam and the game when you get back. I appreciate you.
I heard something, but Dave was talking.
He said I've got a wireless headset. I know he can, Hannah.
Tea milk, no sugar, thanks.
No arrows, Paul!
I tell you what, though, the stream seems a lot better without Paul sat on that chair, doesn't it?
Wow!
I just took a drink and it nearly came out my nose. Welcome back, Paul.
Well, I was just saying how much I missed you.
Right. I plugged it into a new USB port and I've repaired it, so let's hope that solves the problem.
We knew you could hear us, so it's just a case of...
What do you mean you could hear us say? Pardon?
He's got a wireless headset, Dave.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. That's...
You actually think I couldn't hear you, Dave? Literally heard everything, mate.
No. You should. I think we
I
need
can
to
get
ban-
into my kitchen and still
think-
hear.
I think we need to ban Pops from what he was saying, though, mate. He's
Paul can hear what was said, you know.
yeah, it's definitely Pops, though. It's definitely Pops.
Oh,
Hannah,
because
I
we
think
sound
Paul
so
has got a
similar.
blanket.
Oh dear. Oh, Violet's arch nemesis dog is outside. Can you hear my dog crying at the other dog, well, shouting at the other dog?
I can't, Dave, no.
No, you skate for the win.
I love how there's a server called Building College.
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
Good afternoon, Paul and chat. You can really see Scumbag Industries is the American sister company of dodgy builders Scleros Kappa.
More like scumbag controller. Thank you, Eklos. Good morning or afternoon for you. Mr. Sedster, thank you for 56 months. Gamble Max, thank you for 26. Sim Games TO, thank you for 3. Right, I'm back in. I'm just going to stand here and wait for you boys to try and join.
Okie dokie, Paul.
Mind if I try first?
Too late for that.
Pops is already in, mate.
Pops
If you said that 2 seconds sooner...
how quick I can run. It's much faster than Dave.
You know he'll reset his points and put them back in Gazelle, don't you?
I'm going to speak to HR about Paul.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's not often the boss can run faster.
Wait, who said you're the boss?
My
What did you
company,
say?
Scumbag Industries, CEO.
Nope.
The traffic's working again.
Yay. Right, is that... That's one in so far. Next.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. Thank you. Oh, is that what it is, Chris? Them new Nike Air trainers.
I'm still disappointed there's no left leg leap, though.
What do you mean you got
Right,
right
I'm in.
leg?
The right knee leap just doesn't have the same...
Is Pups in a vehicle moving?
No.
Of course he is. And he's in a vehicle.
Did you want the game to crash again because the traffic bugged out, or should I just leave it parked in the middle of the
I
road?
don't think we've had a traffic bug out game yet.
That one was caused. That traffic was going dodgy for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I think it was Paul's
control.
controller disconnecting and reconnecting that preempted.
Do you know what? I'm here defending Paul, saying it was the traffic, and you just have to throw him under the bus again, don't you, Sam?
He said it was his fault, Pups!
Just leave the peasant controller user alone. It's not his fault he can't use his fingers for anything else. Come on. We're not playing this game. We don't play the blame game over here. It's not his fault he can't get a good keyboard and mouse and he has to use the controller. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but at least his keyboard has the letters on it, Dave.
We don't
least-
need letters.
At least I can move things around with a crane, unlike the labelless keyboard man.
The
Right.
keyboard isn't the issue. My skill is.
I think we're in, Paul.
Okay, I'll resume crane operations. Let me put my hazard lights on again before I begin work. Safety
Oh, yeah.
first.
We don't have safety on our construction sites, Paul.
That's what you think.
Why are you saying that? I didn't even mention the keyboards. It was Dave.
Oh, that's too close.
Well, it looks like I have welcomed a new cousin into the world overnight.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Another mouth to feed.
No,
Which ones are cousins? Are they like your aunties' sons?
Oh,
Okay, don't go green then. See if I can.
I'm on your right side, Paul.
Okay.
I became an uncle again during a week, and my answer was, okay, carry on with your life. I'm not really
Well,
interested.
I take it as that I've got a new cousin in the family, which ergo takes a bit of pressure off of me for a little while longer, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's what we do. We have our niece all the time, so we don't have to have a little. It's a lot cheaper. I only have to buy her sweets once, like, you know, once every couple of months.
Yeah,
Whereas if we had
that's a lot cheaper than having one.
Yeah. And I still moan about that, so it looks like it's a massive issue, so I'm doing her a favour when I say yes.
Are you right? Okay, Paul, that's fair enough.
The problem is that I have to have the boom arm really high and vertical because they're so close to me. I love the way it tells you when something's in the way, and the way it just makes you sit there for 4 seconds,
Yeah.
unable to do anything else.
Lol, Hannah.
Lol.
I would say the difference is you don't have to take normal kids to the vets, Hannah, but if we had offspring, they wouldn't be going to a doctor's, they'd have to go to vets.
Lol.
Right, okay, we're in the no-sense territory of life, I think.
I can't see to make that panel go green very easily. There you go. Oh, I had it then. Oh. It's been a bit of a pain, this one. Oh, God.
Wow, Hannah.
Did you get that? Wow.
That makes no sense.
I'll go fast, I'll be out of your way.
I'm trying to keep the boom arm down.
Yeah, I'm clear. Unloading is not possible because there's something in the way.
This is the one I was struggling with earlier. Not anymore, because I've got a controller. How you doing, Dave? Oh, we've got more stuff to lift.
Yeah, and then more stuff after that.
I should have repositioned this grain.
I mean, this one's only 6, so I don't know what the next one is.
I'm guessing it's some wall panels in this truck.
Yeah, but we just put the roof on, how's that going to work?
Maybe they're outside panels.
And maybe, like, the office space is this concrete pad on my left?
I don't know, sorry.
But that's it for this side, though.
This ain't a warehouse, it's a shipyard.
Boat builders.
They build boats and then launch boats and repair boats and then sink boats. I don't know.
So why would a shipyard sink boats?
Get more
Well,
trade.
maybe they thought it was waterproof, and when they launched it, it had a great big hole in it.
If no boats break, then you get no sales. If they sink a boat, do you have
Posh.
to build one?
I like this name. Posh Britishman. Thank you for subbing. Welcome.
Spitways from Basildon.
He has been a bit sassy today, hasn't he? I've noticed that.
It's a Sunday sass. It's what
Sunday
happens.
sass. Woke up with his sassy pants on.
I'm just that good. I am a genius.
Onimichi thinks so.
I think that's just it. That just what puts on a different account personally.
The two concrete things here need to be moved as well.
I can't reach any of it again.
Is that beard getting in your way, Dave?
What beard I'm clean shaven?
Is it yours, chat, running fast? Nah.
They running a marathon?
No, this isn't chat.
They having a
That isn't
sprint?
fast, is it?
What type of race are they doing? 800 meters, 400 meters, cross country?
You are in a strange mood, aren't you, Pups?
Yeah, I think he's had some Weetabix, hasn't he?
I think, yeah, he's had some
He's had his
caffeine or
minerals
sugar
today.
or something.
Tell you what, I'll just go back to being a silent mute, shall I, Paul?
It's worked, boys.
Okay.
Not like that's ever happened.
We just go from one extreme to the other. Okay.
How much do we have to pay for the silent mute pups?
See, someone approves of the sassy pups.
Is there some of these around my side or something?
No, it's the one
Oh, you were doing that one.
next to where the one that I've just placed.
Yeah, I thought you was doing the one I was about to do.
No, because the door on your one is off to the left and mine was in the middle.
You love it, really, Hannah.
Cross country. I don't know why people do that cross country and stuff.
What's that?
Go for a run, Dave. Keep fit.
Cross country, like just running in dirt and running through woods and over hills and stuff.
Isn't all running cross country then?
No, because
You are
people do
crossing
like
the country
flats.
no matter what you run on.
Yeah, maybe
Not if
over
you're-
short distances, but you are correct, Paul. I do agree.
Not if you're on a running machine.
Well, you're still moving across the country. It may only be a few inches, right?
You're standing still pretty much, aren't you? You stay running the same spot. The belt moves. The belt's going cross country. You're not. So, nah.
So you think that you're that good on a running machine that you're...
I would love to see Dave on a running machine.
He's a gazelle. He put all his
run.
points in gazelle. What are you
I
talking
used
about?
to run loads.
I would love to see that.
I've run coast to coast, and I used to run loads when I used to play rugby and stuff. I dropped down from 18 stone to 13 stone so I could run. I hated it, every minute of it. every stinking minute of running I hated.
It's fine,
I only did it for
boring.
charity.
I get bored.
Yeah, my problem. Yeah, basically, yeah, I do get bored. Like, after a little bit, you just get annoyed at it. Now I just haven't got the fitness for doing it. I wouldn't get bored now. I'd just be thinking about how not to die.
And not to die.
my piece is close to me, Paul, so do you want to pick the next one up?
It looks like there's some nozzle action coming, Pups.
I'm on it, don't worry.
Just you wait, I'll find the picture of me when I was doing my charity run and you'll see. For Douglas Macmillan, I ran coast to coast, along Adrian's Wall. I can't remember how far away, 20 odd miles, 30 odd miles, something like that.
I would recommend not picking that piece up, Dave, because I don't think you'll be able to reach where it's got to go.
Hasn't it just got to go on there?
What are you doing, Dave?
I'm trying it out the way because I can't reach anything.
Do you want to gap the cement mixer, Dave?
Yeah. Oh, let's do something useful.
It's parked up behind where your crane is,
I've
Dave.
got the one closest to Dave.
Wait. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Try and find where you are.
Near the road, Dave.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Quite a lot of crane action in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, a scumbag car's coming. Blocked where I wanted to reverse.
We can pack up, Paul.
Is there no more crane work now?
No, the last step is the concrete. You're going to take yours to the fuel station.
Yeah, go on then. Even though it's cheaper if we go and do it back at our own base, isn't it?
Well, can you do that then? Can you fast travel to base and then?
Well, does it count?
Isn't there? I thought with mechanic, whatever it was, there's now a zone out the front of the workshop to
There is.
repair vehicles.
Fill up 50 times at off-site gas stations or your private gas pump to get a discount when you.
Yeah,
fill
and
your
what about the
company
repair
premises.
one?
Repair 50 times on the road or on company premises to get a reasonable discount when repairing on your company workshop. So you can do
Right.
either.
So what was that? 66 and 54. So do you want to try it at the?
So if I go back to base, is that where I presume it's around here?
Somewhere. I'm assuming it's off to that right bit there.
There's a tank in the middle, so I presume that's the fueling area.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Even though there's a blatant box on the ground that I'm in. Oh, there we go. I wasn't in the right pixel. Right, that's the fueling.
So then it's the workshop.
Oh, it's got the name over the door. That's so cool. Look at that. It literally says Scumbag Industries on the building.
No, it's the maintenance department over on your right far.
Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a box over there as well.
Ting Mei, I think there's about 50 different types, and then there's the EU map as well.
There you go. 16 grand to repair that.
Cool.
And that was at a discounted rate.
That's an ish, I'm not actually sure.
So repairs now on 68%, refuel on 56.
Yeah, so it worked then, didn't it?
Yeah. Why would it put me in the car park?
Yeah.
Completely fenced in. Like, seriously.
No, other way. Keep going, that's it.
Let's have a look inside. Somebody left a bit of tarpaulin in here.
You've done it again, Pop.
Remember when we excavated that?
Forward, Dave! Forward!
Just put them away!
Forward, Dave! Give me my mixer back!
So, Pup's moved the truck in order to not break the game, and now he's doing this. Makes plenty of sense, doesn't it, Paul?
Hang on, I need to speak to the harbour master. Irish
Happy
text.
Dad.
Now that the harbor basin has actually been excavated, everyone is clamoring for their own yachts, which they would like to get yesterday. I've been able to recruit several competent people who can take care of the operation and logistics. It couldn't have gone any better, because now the city realizes that a harbor contributes an economic and tourist quality without destroying all of the established structures. The harbor region has been on a significant upswing lately, and we really have you to thank for this. Now we can set sail full speed ahead towards a positive future.
There's a sailing pun. Looks good. Don't remember putting that door on there. Looks good though.
We hired an outside contractor to do that.
I don't know, Mavi. I keep returning the rented crane that keeps finding itself in our storage.
Maybe we should just buy a second crane then, if we keep on renting one.
Well, I have said this.
But then our
4.4
renting
million in the
discount
bank.
won't go down.
What's the point in renting something and storing it?
I think because it's rented by the hour gets the other points, so I think it's unique because of that.
What, is it to get an achievement for something?
Yeah, I think so. I think you have to have so many hours rented something.
Hey, we can purchase 4-man 2 now. Now we can take 3 contracts at the same time.
Yeah, because 2 went great last time.
Yeah.
In all fairness, though, that could have been because we were doing soil, which we've realised is an issue now.
Soil and asphalt. Asphalt was the one when it reset our company completely. So, right, we've done waterways now. We've done innovative technology. So now we're left with urban space, which is college, public square, shopping mall and park, or maritime tourism with a boardwalk, bridge, development area, hotel complex and Ferris wheel.
Do a poll.
Right, chat. Let's see. Campaign. Which campaign do we do next? Do we do maritime? Spell that correctly? Yes, or urban?
This can be played solo or MP.
Allow additional votes. Peanuts per
The
vote.
shopping mall was urban space, Hannah.
There you go. Poll is now open.
Oh, there's a lot of concrete in that college one.
Well, they won't vote for that one, though. It's okay.
I'm not being funny. Go and look at the first steps for the college one. Most of it is concreting. The second step, concreting. Third step, more concreting. You're just trying to show that you're taller than me, Paul.
It's never in question.
It's nice that you come past his knees on this.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you.
This car's got a glass roof. But it can't work out how to overtake the concrete mixer. What are we on? So far, 58% maritime, 43% urban. Not sure how that works.
Did that car just despawn?
Yep. He got to the corner and went, nope.
GTA 6 gameplay videos and screenshots have been leaked.
Yeah, because they're realistic and
Ooh.
trustworthy.
Why is it called the rest room? Because you don't go there for a rest.
I don't know, when I used to work at DHL, I'd go there for a rest.
Is that what they do? They just go there for a
Yeah.
rest.
I used to have my 20-minute union-approved break.
Sleep in the cubicle.
Yeah, because you weren't allowed to log out unless you were going for a toilet or a break, or going for your normal breaks, 15 minutes, half an hour, 15. but you're allowed 20-minute toilet breaks every 3 hours, I think it was.
Aka,
So I made sure I had them.
Hang on. Akarikagarazaka contributed 196,000 channel points.
Wait, what?
Wait, did he just completely swing that vote?
LOL!
It was like 2,000.
Wow.
It was 2,000 nuts per vote, and he's put 196,000 in.
Hang on. Shall I
Apparently.
take it the other way? I've got 120,000 still.
Anyway, it's maritime by 56% to 44. That sounds almost Brexit.
Wow!
And in true L Squirrel fashion, we'll ignore the vote and go urban.
Do it.
LOL.
You put 40,000 in, Andreas. Wow. Well, because I tick the box, Hannah, that says allow extra votes by using channel points. So you can basically spend your channel points to sway the vote. Right, the tourism officer. There we go. What accent is she going to have?
What she look like?
A business exec. Like a
Posh,
marketing.
isn't it? She's gonna be posh.
Hi, I'm happy to see a new face in the industry. I was hired to establish beach tourism for the city as a secure
got
source
gaps
of
in her teeth.
revenue and to draw upscale beach visitors and vacationers here. It's a long-term investment and an opportunity to make this city more attractive to its many residents again. Together, we'll make a few changes to transform this bleak place into a beach paradise with recreational offers and vacation facilities.
I think she's an android.
This beach used to be noted in every tourist guide for this country and has always been a popular meeting place for a stroll along the water. Now, the glamour of the old days has faded, and sadly, it barely looks the same. Everywhere there are sandy paths, dirt, and decay. I'm happy that your company is accepting the job to bring this place back to life.
Her name's Goldeneye. Cav, thank you for 45 months. M. Hoffman, thank you for 31. And UK Silent Gamer, welcome to the Net House. Thank you. Flatten area.
Shouldn't she?
Is that dozer excavator dumper thing?
That's
Combo.
just Dozer, according to the jobs.
Yeah. But what are we doing?
I call that break the game.
Hang on. Before we
I
do
don't
this.
like that woman. She says the place is bleak and sandy and all this stuff. We've been working on it for the last however many days. We've done loads of good jobs.
Take a copy of that. Hey, what? Right, so we're renting 3 dozers.
Dave!
Sammy!
Why don't we just communicate?
Because that involves them having a brain pool.
Hang on, I haven't rented anything. I just took the one out the shop.
No,
That
all
was
3 of them
awesome.
are rented. Apparently we don't own a dozer. They're all rented.
So, according to the hunt sense, some of this is already flat.
I think you're just pushing the big mounds out.
Yeah, you can just push it out, or you can scoop it up and sell it.
Look at you in the... You're having fun. Oh.
One 1% done. tracks don't look right. You know why? Because of all the lighting and lack of dirt. That's what it is.
So Dave has taken a bit that was flat and is now not flat.
You had a massive hot lump there. Like look, there's a big massive pile of dirt in the middle. How's that flat?
Yeah, but the bit that you've now done at the edge has now gone from being flat to not being flat.
What it's like to hang around with children all day. Just bicker about anything.
But surely if the spade's been at the same height the whole time, then it'd be leveled with the blade.
If you use the constructor sense or whatever it's called, it'll show you.
Well, according to that, the bit that I did in the middle is flat, but the bit beyond, yeah, it's flat. The bit that's by the edge
The bit
of
that you
mine.
pushed into is not.
On mine it is. It's green.
See what I have to put up with, everyone.
It's not really you doing it.
Look, that line is green on mine.
I
Saying
am
I've just put it in
delivering
there.
materials like a good person, keeping out of the way.
Doing nothing on a tea break.
I'm actually delivering materials. If you want to look at my truck pole, I've got a trailer full of materials that I am delivering off to you.
Sorry, every chapter's going to be different to that on the thing view. Because for me, it's the line that I've done is green bar just after the hill.
Yeah, the bit that's updated on my screen, but the bit where you were parked underneath, it wasn't as green as what that was.
This is the problem then. We're seeing different things, aren't we? Completely. Because that's what I was looking at on mine. Like it was flat.
I was still only on 5%. This is mad.
Because they've spent the last 5 minutes bickering like school children, Paul.
Do we actually just flatten it, or do we have to like remove the excess?
I've no idea because according to this we're 5% done, but on the flattening screen it looks like we're over 50% done.
Traditionally, we get the excavator, and that seems to work, doesn't it?
Also seems to break the game.
Well, we're doing something wrong here. We're not exactly making progress.
Yeah, I don't understand it because it's just like the visuals don't match up with anything either.
No, they never do.
A roller wouldn't work. That just compacts the ground. We're not trying to compact it.
See, where I've just driven is showing me red, even though that... Oh, alright, it's annoying.
This is looking flatter already.
That's the thing, you've dug a massive channel. Now it's saying, yeah, that's right, definitely.
Yeah, but the percentage is going up, so, you know, we can't argue. I mean, it says flatten, but if there's too much earth here in the first place...
Unless that's what he wants us to do, like if you go right the way to the bottom on the dozer and drive, you know, so it's like makes the channel the whole way across. So it sees like the bedrock, if you like, as being flat.
Anyway, the percentage is going up, so, you know. Why the dozer tracks yellow? Apparently they come like that, but they obviously quickly get dirty, but in this game they don't get dirty, so... It does look much better. Big mound has gone. Oh, tracks aren't very good.
According to my picture now, everything's done.
According to mine, it's about half done.
58%.
Yeah, mine's fully green, so I don't know where to go now.
Rob Jansen, how you doing? So thank you for 57 months. Calculus, thank you for 29. Dustin, 6 months. Thank you, guys. Billers are back. Yeah, but we've come back. That company went into liquidation. It's now Scumbag Industries. 82 getting there.
I was going to say, pushing it out at the boundary line seems to work. You just have to ignore what it actually looks like, don't you?
Yeah. I think, to be honest, you could probably dig a giant hole and just pull it out and it would be like, yeah, okay. I don't think it's that sophisticated. There we go.
We did a corking job there. It is annoying though, showing different things on different people's screens. I hate that.
Multiplayer's hard, Dave.
We don't need these now, do we? We can get rid
No,
of them.
the materials are there and the gravels are in the dump trucks at the base. You got 2 dump trucks of gravel and 1 of sand for the next step.
Is there nowhere we can put a crane? Or do we not need one?
There is, it just sometimes it doesn't show straight away, Dave.
Alright, okay.
You have to do a few steps before you can do anything. I would have got more ready, but I thought that would be the limit of the machines just in case the game crashes.
Need a gravel compactor then, don't we? Oh no, soil compactor. Take that.
As if. As if this multi-wheeled vehicle is wheeled at the front, is like beached at the front.
I can try and hit you with a concrete pump.
Like apparently the only drive shaft is at the very front axle. I don't believe
Stay
a word
there,
of
Paul,
it.
we got this.
I don't believe a word of it. I can just restart. Well done, Pups.
What are you doing, Pops?
Well, sometimes things go flying.
I'll get you another, oh, hang on, sorry. Oh. There's another lorry full of gravel at the, what's it, Sammy, and I'll get that one refilled for you if you want. At their home base, and I'll get that one refilled for you.
Home base? We're going to home base for
Home?
stuff.
I don't even have a home base.
base.
My nearest home base is 50 miles away.